Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenore and tonight I'm here to read your tea leaves. This is a reading for Pisces. If that's your solar, lunar, ascendant / rising sign, then you are in the right place. This is a message for you. And if you are none of those signs and those placements, this might also be a message for you. You might have just clicked on this on accident or saw the title and you were interested. And stick around and see. It might resonate with you, even if your signs are, different in those placements. That's okay. Okay, I'm going to get started here. We're going to turn it 3 times counterclockwise. And then I'm going to tap it 3 times, lift, and see what the tea leaves have for us. 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. I have a good feeling about this one. Ooh, that was a little grind. All right. Let's see. Ooh, this is a nice one from the start. Okay, so we're just going to go with this large formation here in the middle. This looks like it's right, almost dead center, a little off, but very prominent. Okay, so I'm gonna say this one is a horse, and it looks like a human figure is running to jump to maybe ride this horse. I think that definitely we have some legs kind of hanging off the side here. It almost kind of looks like a little serpent right here too. So we'll talk about that. I think the energy I get from just looking at this immediately is there's this sense of wildness, an untamable, untamed kind of personality, energy, vibe. And there's something going on where it seems like somebody or some situation is coming up in your life where they're trying to kind of catch you and slow you down a little bit and maybe, get a little of that wildness just tempered a bit. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I see this serpent here. And usually, how I perceive a serpent is definitely is a symbol of wisdom, knowledge, self-development, even through painful decisions. Okay, sometimes you have to make tough decisions in life, and you have to learn hard lessons. Okay, and that's definitely kind of the energy I get from this serpent here, especially with this wildness. Okay, and somebody trying to come and jump on the back of this wild horse here. So I have a feeling that something's going on in your life that you maybe have been a little reckless, maybe have not been, doing things to forward your goals or livelihood, or just basic things that you had planned for yourself. Maybe the social aspects of your life have gotten the better of you. Maybe, I don't know. Something's going on though, where you maybe just haven't been making the choices that you ought to be making. And real swiftly, there's something coming into your life, and really just, it's about to, get a hold of you. And I think that really you have some kind of lesson coming. It looks like there's some kind of lesson on its way. And I think that I see this right here, this formation, and it looks like a big exclamation mark, but it also kind of looks like a ladder. So it's stretching down from this kind of very mundane, physical, material world here, and it's reaching all the way up into the more metaphysical, spiritual, you know, universal cosmic realms of thinking. So I think that really just from top to bottom, this is a real overhaul that's about to happen, or something very abrupt is about to happen, and it's going to be big. I don't know. I have to look a little bit more, but I don't know how pleasant it's going to be for you. Okay, but it seems like it might be something that is pretty necessary. Okay. So now looking at the same symbol, but turned, I'm seeing this frog shape, okay? And now usually a frog is a really, I perceive it as a very welcomed symbol, because it, you know, is abundance. It is long life, but more than anything, it is a real sign of wisdom and enduring wisdom. I think, you know, especially with this serpent energy, it seems to me that this is a deep spiritual, you know, earned kind of knowledge and wisdom that you have or you are obtaining. Okay, so I think this is something that really has to do with some trials and tribulations that are going on in your life. I think that this is, you know, there's a lot of growing pains happening for you. I think that maybe you're even kind of trying to go around some of these events and things that are kind of being forced on you. But you know what? That's just part of life. You know, sometimes we just have to take on what is given to us from the universe. And even though it's difficult and there might be some loss involved in it, some very, you know, large transitions, just, you know, letting go of some of that old stuff, it's important to learn how to be able to do that, you know, to move forward, to grow, to evolve as a being. Okay, and I think that's definitely part of the narrative here. The other thing that I'm seeing here is on this rim up here is this, let's see, I sometimes have, because of the lighting, it's making it a little difficult to, there we go, right there. Okay, so this one I'm seeing as a bowl. This is the tail, okay, and this is the big chest, and there's a head here, and it's kind of got its little legs. This is like a real strong, muscly, chest out, very just hard-headed, I think. I see these little shapes around it, and it almost seems kind of like a psychic noise, and that's reaching up into this rim space too. And I think that really, because of this like lower ego, this like just real bullheadedness, unwillingness to maybe look at the situation for what it is, there's really just a lot of anxiety, maybe some self-doubt, but it's manifesting in a way that it's like a lot of posturing, a lot of unwillingness to self-analyze, maybe, you know, take responsibility for whatever has been going on. And I think that's really the big blockage here. I think that as soon as you are able to kind of let go of some of this and take on the qualities of a bull that, you know, the loyalty, the leadership, taking care of your small tribe of people, you know, just being a real core figure in your family, and somebody that people can trust and look to for support, and and good advice and that kind of thing. Those are more of the attributes that you want to take from this kind of symbol and let go of some of that younger, juvenile, immature kind of puffing up the chest, not listening, quick to anger, that kind of thing. That's not going to get you anywhere. And really it shows here with these kind of little symbols that it really does kind of cause a lot of noise in the head, soul, and that flows into your daily life. Maybe you don't have any kind of patience. You're quick to have a short temper, and just really get annoyed very easily. Okay, and I think that's really something that's going to be important for you to work on, Pisces. Okay. Now, I'm going to go over to this other rim. I'm kind of knocking this thing around. I'm sorry. And here, maybe you can see it a little better this way. I'm seeing a crab figure. Okay, and this is a very beautiful, large kind of, almost reminds me of like I think they're called Dungeness crabs, like the larger ones with like kind of it looks like a shield. Really beautiful structure on the top of the crab. Now this is indicative of a person who is very guarded of themselves. They don't know how to express their emotions all the time. They kind of let a lot of the things really affect them, probably very sensitive, but with it kind of in relation to the bowl symbol, we got a crab in a bowl, so it is somebody who is not able to really communicate their emotions, and they're sensitive, and I think really it comes out in this kind of brutish way, and maybe even a bit of a bully, and just really trying to distract from the real core of the problem, the emotions. And I think that probably the feeling that I'm getting is that the problem has something to do with really just not fulfilling some of the things that your responsibilities, maybe at work, maybe in your home life, maybe both. I think that there's a bit of just immaturity maybe, or just really being kind of frivolous, being a little wild, having a little too much, not fun, but doing things that seem like they're fun, but it's causing problems. Okay, and maybe you just are not really paying attention to some of the things that you need to, and that's causing problems in your life with your people. And I wonder if you have a relationship where that would be that person kind of jumping on the back, or if that is maybe a parent or somebody in your family. Whatever it is, I think that you're going to have a hard lesson. And it's not going to be, it's not going to be a fun thing, but I don't think that it's going to be super lasting, in the sense that I don't think you're going to lose everything. I don't think you're going to, destroy the relationship to the point where you can't fix it. But I think that definitely, there might be some kind of separation coming, or a breakup of some kind, or maybe, just your family's just gonna tell you to shape up pretty soon, or, they're not going to be there to support you in the ways that you might need. I'm looking at this little formation here, and although it's not really anything in particular, what it is to me is there is symmetry. And I think that really it makes me think that you really do yearn for balance in your life. You really do want to get to that place where things are built. There's a good foundation. Everything is kind of, resting on itself to hold everything up. And what I think about in this arch is pictures of old Roman bridges where they were so tightly, the bricks were so tightly put together that they really did just hold themselves together. Almost it seems like, like magically, but it's just the amount of precision, architectural precision to get everything to really just line up and stabilize itself and support itself. So I think that you really have a desire to be a very organized and together person. And I think that you also have the potential to be that person. I think it's just a matter of doing some of that work and refocusing yourself and, just maybe letting go of some of the more frivolous aspects of your life. Okay. And I think that that will help things come together for you. And I think that will also help mend some of those strained relationships that you're having right now. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so it looks to me like, I think that you're going to really kind of have you're going to have some honesty coming your way and it's going to be maybe not easy to take in. It looks to me like it's almost going to feel like you've been teamed up on. I don't think this is like to the level of like a full-on intervention or anything like that. But I think some people in your life are going to definitely confront you about how you have been behaving. And I think it's going to be very hard for you not to become, reactionary in a negative way. I think that this is really going to be a blow to your ego. And it's going to make you feel bad, I think, definitely. And, it's never nice to hear like that you're not doing the right things and people are, experiencing you in a negative or, they think that maybe you need some help or, anything like that. But the good news is I think that definitely this is just... Okay, so there was a little bit of... my camera. Okay, so the good news is I think that this is going to be something that you can, just reevaluate a few things in your life. It's not going to be a huge ordeal, not as big as you think it is. I think this is going to be something that in, the next it looks like about 4 months or so, you're not even going to remember how you felt during this time. I think that if you heed the warnings and advice of the people in your life and really just, work on some of the things that you need to, the things that they're going to bring up to you, be receptive, try not to get overly emotional about those things and, just make a plan to move forward. I think that this thing is going to get, you're going to get it together really quickly. And I think really definitely I'm not seeing any kind of like really serious lasting effects from it. But I think it's important to, consider doing some of that self-work moving forward. I think it will be very beneficial to you. I think that's pretty much all I have. I can hear my daughter. She's getting a little restless. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you so much, Pisces, for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, share the video if you feel that it resonates with you. Please come back and watch some other videos. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Find me on Facebook, Ula Tea Leaf Readings. And my name is Lenore. And thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night, morning, whatever time of day it is. All right, thanks.